Good evening to you. Welcome to the Onyx Ice Arena. Corey Hagan alongside Brian Fisher and Jordan Wellstead. Oakland's looking to rebound from the loss last night against the Drexel Dragons. And starting in net for Oakland's going to be Josh Pack. And before we get to that, we have a little business to take care of in our hot picks. Jordan is in the lead 1-0. And because of that, you get to pick first tonight, Jordan.
I'm going to choose Keegan Nolan.
Brian Fisher, you're up next.
I'm going to go with Chandler Gillespie.
All right, so that just leaves me. And I'm going to go and pick James Begich. I'm going to do that tonight.
Going with the new guy in the block. I'm liking it.
Taking the guy that got me on the board last night.
I know, that's probably not a smart decision. And
maybe you should go with Hubbard.
I'm 0 for 2 there. Business here tonight, though, importantly enough. What's Oakland going to need to do in order to get a win here against the Dragons?
Well, they're going to have to play a better team game than they did last night. Last night they played hard, but they didn't play well together. A lot of passes were just a little bit out of reach. They got to get the breakout passing down. The passing as a whole has got to get better as well. It's just it was just a sloppy game yesterday where the effort was there for the most part, but it just wasn't coming together. They weren't slowing down and they weren't thinking before they made the play.
All right, we are going to pause here for the national anthem. Oakland and Drexel here at the Onyx Ice Arena. National anthem here, Oakland and the Drexel Dragons. And we're going to get set to get underway in tonight's hockey game. Final thoughts, Brian?
Well, they just have to come out and play better than they did yesterday. Like I said, it was just the teamwork wasn't there yesterday, but the effort was. Jordan, I don't know what you think about this, but overall, I think it's just the talent's there. They just didn't look good yesterday.
No, exactly. They had plenty of opportunities and chances they didn't capitalize on. They had a couple of breakaways they couldn't score on. They had a couple of 2-on-1s they couldn't score on. They just got to capitalize on those opportunities and not make mistakes. That's what caused them a few goals yesterday. It was a few mistakes and then stupid penalties. They just not need to hold off and do that. Then they're facing the same goalie as yesterday too, so they'll know he let up a lot of rebounds yesterday. So the guys need to be ready to get some rebounds and put some away.
All right, we're going to get set. This hockey game's underway, and Pack leaves that one back for Gino Mini. Mini cycles it around. We're going to get Chris Hubbard. Hubbard sends his puck into the Drexel zone, and this will be an icing call to the right side of Wick. Yeah, coming into this game here, after he had the good game last night, Wick, when you look at his stats here, is 2-1, 87% save percentage, 5.25 goals against average. Off the draw, Hubbard deflects that one out, and this puck will go into the Drexel zone. Now here's Hubbard with it. Hubbard looking to cycle that one around. It's back behind the net there. Hubbard back through to Chase Serino. Serino has it. Serino, right side, Nate Richards. Richards off the boards there, hits off Captain Muser. Back behind the net is Hubbard. Chris Hubbard looking to center it up. Goes to Gino Mini, and it's out to center. Nate Richards will get it. Richards, that puck will roll back into that Drexel zone. for the icing call with 19:09 to go. No score first period.
I think this is a big game here for Pack and net for the Golden Grizzlies. He came in relief at Dvorak last night after Dvorak had an uncharacteristically rough game, and if he can really find his bearings here, Pack, his confidence could go way up, especially after coming in relief yesterday.
Off the draw, Muser puts the body into his man back there. Off this icing call here. And Nate Richards back through to Gino Mini. The Oakland defender will get this puck. Mini flipping this one forward, and that one's scooped up there by the Drexel defense and dumped in there by Weller. Pack cycles it around. Captain Muser gets it onto the right side. Caught there. And this one will roll right through to Pack, and he blocks that one. Muser has it. McKellick, and now Captain Muser. Back through to Gino Mini. Mini going back behind the net. Mini bringing this one up ahead. That deflects off of Luke Mackin into that Drexel zone. Churchvara leaves that one back. McKellick. Out now, Dan Scorzo will get it. Scorzo, D to D with Nichols. Nichols back to Scorzo. Scorzo dumping this puck into that Drexel zone. Wick leaves that one back. Now here's Mackin looking to center it through, and it's out to center. And this puck will roll to the left side of Josh Pack for the icing call. With 18 minutes to go here in this first period of play. Jordan?
This was a pretty slow start. They haven't really been putting any shots on net. They've been passing around. They just not been able to find anything down here. So hopefully they can win some off the draw, put some shots off the net, and Wilk lets off some rebounds today. Hopefully they can get a chance to score.
Off the draw. And now it's going to go back for Oakland's Jake Novak. Jake Novak sends that one back behind the net. Keegan Nolan looking to get a handle on it. Over now Mackin. Mackin back to Keegan Nolan. Nolan centering it in front. It can't go to Jake Novak. Nichols onto the left. Nichols with a shot, and that one is blocked there. And this one is chipped out to center ice. Oakland will look to go back and get that puck again. Churchfire will come away with it for the Drexel Dragons, and it's out now as Keegan Nolan takes it away. Here's Nolan with the shot, and he sends that one over top. On the corner is Keegan Nolan. Churchvara is there back behind the net. Oakland comes away with the puck. Jake Novak gets knocked off of it there along the boards. Novak looking to dig that puck out. Churchvara back behind the net. Begich puts the body on him. Oakland will make a change here as Gillespie comes out, and so does Benjamin Grugin. Out at center, the Dragons, Neely has that one taken away as Kyle Nichols, right side, couldn't get it to Chandler Gillespie. Gillespie will look to go back and attempt to get to that puck. Crane is there, and now Simon onto the right. Simon, and it will be Simon running into the boards there, and he's a little shaken up down there. Now we're going to have a stoppage of play here.
He is definitely slow getting up there as his teammates come to surround him.
We'll skate to that Oakland bench.
Looks like it's going to be Nathan Runk for Drexel in the box. Lots of pressure here on the Golden Grizzlies to get their first power play goal of the year. They've really suffered early on.
So Oakland power play here. Hopefully Simon will be okay. Mini gets it. Mini with it. Here's Mini with the shot. He scores! Gino Mini, and that's a power play goal. And it's 1-0 Oakland, the first power play goal of the season.
That's a big go-ahead goal here in this game. Yesterday they did not score first, and you could feel it after that first goal. The momentum kind of shifted after that early pressure. Here, with Gino Mini, the assistant captain, getting on the board for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, that'll help them propel them forward and continue the momentum and hopefully put another one on the board shortly here.
So 1-0 Oakland here. Here comes Muser getting it onto the right side. Muser takes a shot. That one's stopped there by Wick. Back behind the net. And now it is Oakland's Sereno getting it. Sereno sending that one back behind the net. Captain Muser can't get a handle on it. Muser's back there. And now the Dragons, Churchvara gets it. Churchvara sends this one out. Churchvara onto the left side. Churchvara trying to shake through. Churchvara sends that one over top. Here is Minnie getting it. Minnie onto the right side. He'll send that one back behind the net. And now the Dragons sent that one in. That's Hart. They're along the boards. Lim gets it, goes back behind the net, and that hits Simon. Simon's getting roughed up out there. Shot stopped there by Pack.
Yeah, Simon looked like he got hit with that shot that went wide behind the net, and he just dropped down as soon as he got hit. Seems to be all right. He's a tough cookie. Like you said, he's been having a rough first here.
So 14:47 to go. 1-0 Oakland here. And off the draw, Jake Novak sends that one over now to Keegan Nolan. Nolan has it onto the left side. Here's Nolan with a shot blocked by the defense. Nolan going back behind the net there. It'll be drop back. Nichols can't keep it in. Nichols back through. Scorzo with it. Scorzo. And that puck goes too far. Dragons will look to control it. Or Bonnie. And now they send that one forward. Nice job by Scorzo to take it away. Scorzo into that Dragon zone. Mackin will change here for Fernandez. And we'll have the stoppage of play on a hand pass with 14:08 to go in this first period of play. 1-0 Oakland.
Oakland's done a good job here in the first period to shut down the neutral zone play. Drexel, every time they try to make a cross-ice pass there in the neutral zone, there's always a Golden Grizzly there to intercept. And that's why they've been so dominant in the offensive zone, because Drexel can't break it out.
Puck goes back behind the net. Wick leaves that one back. That is Bradley Crane. It's onto the right side now. Runk passes that one forward through DeCarlo with a shot stopped there by Pack.
Good job there by Pack to hold out puck and get the ball back and situated. And it's first time Drexel's really got anything to go down here. Hopefully Oakland can break some out and not allow them to do anything down here on this face-off.
And now we'll get Grugin taking down his man. They're going to call it. So Drexel will work on the power play. With 13:45 to go here. So what do you want to see here, Jordan, on this Oakland PK?
They just need to get the puck out. Yesterday they could not clear the puck on the PK, and they gave Drexel a lot of chances, and they end up scoring on them. So I look for Oakland to get the puck out, waste the power play, and get the time off so they get their man back on the ice.
Yeah, you're right, Jordan. A lot of those penalty kills, they did a good job of boxing the opponent out, but they could not get the control of the puck and actually clear the zone, which allowed Drexel to do a lot of passing around the outskirts before they could get the opportunity.
So Drexel power play here with Grugin in the box. Here is Weller taken away there by Minnie on the hard around, and Gino Minnie clears it out. Just what you guys drawed up. And we are pleased to see the commissioner of the ACHA has just walked in the building here, Brian Moran.
Oh, we got to be on our best behavior.
Minnie. And now here is Richards getting it. Richards will get it and clear it down the ice. Here's Wick. Dragons will look to bring this one through. Churchvara. And now it is Lim trying to get there. Tyler Simon. Now it's Churchvara. Churchvara has it. Churchvara. Now Tyler Simon will get it, and Simon clears it down the length of the ice. 1:06 left on the Drexel power play here.
That right there is what I was talking about earlier. Another great read in the neutral zone to cut away a pass.
Up ahead, Weller. And now Keegan Nolan looking to get there. Here's Keegan Nolan trying to push up with it, and Oakland clears it. 50 seconds left on the power play. It goes back behind the net there. Dragons looking to set things up. Lim gets it. Lim sends that one forward. And now it's on to the left side, Weller. Weller can't get the shot off. Mackin gets it, and Mackin clears it down the ice. Lim back behind the net. Up ahead. Here comes the Drexel Dragons. That's Carmichael. He had a good game yesterday at Carmichael. He has it on the right side. 14 seconds left on the power play. Got to watch the slot here. Trying to jam it in. Shot stopped by Pack. Another shot goes back behind the net. And now it'll be the Dragons keeping this one in. 2 seconds left on the power play. Left side it goes. Chance in front of that. Skips wide of Pack. And Oakland has killed off the Drexel penalty. Or the power play here.
That's exactly what they needed to. Need to kill that off, build some confidence back in their PK.
And Layson sends that one through. They'll try to center it up on the left side. Urbani gets it. Urbani passes that one through to the right side. There's a shot stopped there by Pack. Mackin coming back to get it. Mackin can't clear that one out of the zone. The Dragons keep it in. Here's Carmichael with the shot. Stopped there by Pack. Back through now to the left side. Urbani shot blocked, the rebound chance, and they can't get a handle on it. Scorzo not able to get that one out. And now Jake Novak will have it. Jake Novak bringing that one through. That goes back into that Drexel zone. Oakland changing up here. 10:55 left. Off the boards. Nichols looking to poke it forward. Here is Kyle Nichols. Dragons will get it. Corkery dumps this one in. Scorzo. Up now, here's Novak, up through to Chandler Gillespie. Gillespie has it onto the left. Gillespie with a shot, and that one stopped there by Wick. And he hangs on.
Drexel continued to look dangerous there after that PK, or their power play had ended, but Pack is in top form, and he's looking. You can just feel the confidence he's using in the net today as he looks on top of his game.
They did an excellent job, made a good read on a couple passes down there in the corner, and they were able to finally clear it off, get a change here, so let's hope they can keep it down here.
Puck will be cleared out, and now Minnie looking to come back and get it. Minnie bringing it through. Minnie giving that one away. And now, Nate Richards rocks his man down there. Heavy hit by Richards, taken down DiCarlo. Here's Begich, sending that one out to center.
Got to keep your head up, or else that's going to happen.
Got called on that one last time. Puck is sent back in. You weren't happy about that, were you?
No, I was not happy.
Here's McGinley. Oakland's Richards gets it. Richards gets knocked down. Back through now Serino. Serino trying to shake his man. And it is out to center. Look out here. The Dragons are going to have an opportunity. That's Lim. Lim gets it. Lim shaking around down by Minnie. And we're going to have a penalty coming up. Brasky gets Minnie on the trip.
Can't really argue with that call personally. I think that was the right call for the ref to make there. Gino Minnie coming across is trying to get a piece of the body, but when the player made the move, intentional or not, the stick is what caught the feet of the Drexel forward, and it ended up being a trip.
Again, we just gotta hope the guys can clear the puck out like they did last time. Do the same thing, clear the puck out, and then keep the puck out of the neutral zone and keep it down at their end, and hope they can kill this power play off again.
Off the draw, Churchvara gets it. Churchvara drops that one over. Power play here for Drexel. 1:50 left on the Minnie penalty. And we've got 9:33 left on the Drexel, or 9:33 left in this first period of play here, as now Schickling dropping that one back to Carmichael. It goes along the boards there. Here's Lim, back to Schickling. Schickling, look at Chris Hubbard. Can he get it? Hubbard trying to knock it down, and he can't get it out. Right side, Carmichael. Carmichael has it. Carmichael sends that one over now, Churchvara. Churchvara, right side, Carmichael with a shot. Stop there.
Nice read by Pack.
And Muser gets that one out. Muser with it, shorthanded, and Muser flips this one forward, and that's gloved there by Wick, and he hangs on. With 8:58 to go in the period, Muser tangled up there. That Churchvara.
Churchvara took exception to the hard stop that Muser made in front of Wick and decided a little shoving match was needed. Looks like the refs are just going to let him play, though. No call on either.
8:58 to go here. Face-off will be to the right side of Wick. Off the draw. Puck goes back behind the net. Urbani looking to bring it ahead. Urbani brings that one into that Oakland zone. Urbani, and now it's out.
Well done by Macklin. Clear that one out.
1-0 Oakland here, first period of play. And the Dragons send this one in. Kyle Nichols looking to corral it around. Luke Mackin chipping this one out. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Mini.
Mackin showing you every reason why he won that Heart and Hustle award last year.
Neely sending it up ahead. Keegan Nolan dropping this one back. Mackin looking to take it away. And now it's cleared down, and this one's going to roll to the right side of Josh Pack, and Drexel ices it. 26 seconds left on the Mini penalty.
Doing an excellent job killing off this power play, not letting Drexel have anything down on their offensive side of the hook by Pack, and they get another offensive side zone down by the Drexel side. Hopefully they can kill us 26 seconds off.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job keeping the pressure on, too, which is surprising when you're shorthanded.
Puck goes back behind the net there. And we're going to get pass on to the right side. Here is Neely. We've got 12 seconds left on this Drexel power play. Scorzo gets it, and Scorzo clears it down.
What a great shift by Mackin as he goes off the change. Just in the right spot at the right time, really shutting down Drexel that shift.
So Oakland's now 2 for 2 on the PK. Puck's in front of Pack, and he covers up.
Good vision there by Pack. He saw the puck was out in the middle of the ice, and he just grabbed it, held on to it because he saw nothing good for his team in there, and they want Drexel to have any opportunities here. So let's see if Oakland win this face-off, get something going here on their offensive zone.
2-2 in the PK doesn't hurt either.
Off the draw. Luke Novak corralling it around. Fernandez looking to get a handle on it. The Dragons will get this puck and send it back around. Gillespie, and now Drexel shakes past Fernandez there. Right side it goes, and Luke Novak knocks down his man there. That DiCarlo again. Here is Gillespie up for Fernandez, and he can't get the shot off. Fernandez right side, back through to Chandler. Gillespie couldn't corral it in. Fernandez knocks down his man in front, nothing going there. And now it's out. This one will roll back down as Mini gets it. 6:50 to go in the period. Mini bringing it ahead. Mini right side through to Serino. Serino looking to shake his man. Serino, and we have the stoppage in play. They're going to get the offsides.
So late whistle on that offsides.
You can see it though. Hubbard was got a little antsy and got a little offsides on that one. Couldn't hold up to let Serino get past first.
Get the face-off outside that Dragon zone. Muser drops it back. And now they'll bring it forward. Shot goes back behind the net. Mini up through to Muser. Back now Chase Serino has it. Here's Serino pushing ahead. Serino right side now Hubbard. Hubbard back through Serino. Hubbard going back behind the net. Hubbard over now. Richards drops that one back. Back behind the net, the Dragons looking to set things up. Mini has it. Mini with a shot, and that one's blocked. Fiore will send that one through. Pack cycles it around. Hubbard chips it back through Richards. Now Captain Muser. Back to Nate Richards. Richards flipping this one forward. That's going to take a bounce for Captain Muser. Muser's going to have a lane in with a shot. Scores! Captain Greg Muser gives Oakland a 2-0 lead with 5:49 to go.
That all started with Nate Richards. He saw Muser running down that right flank, threw up a long pass to him, hit off the boards. Muser just took it down, found the left side of the net there, and gives Oakland here the 2-0 lead.
Absolutely, and that pass up the ice wasn't just a prayer. That off the boards play was completely intentional. Muser's a lefty. Coming off the boards is going to be a lot easier for him to maintain, and what a great play to put them up 2-0.
So 2-0 Oakland. Richards gets an assist on that one as well. We've got 5:27 left in the period. Here comes Nichols getting it. Nichols has it, sends that one off the boards. Scorzo looking to pinch in. Scorzo. Keegan Nolan's along the boards. Nolan looking to chip that one out. They're pinning along the boards there. Scorzo's looking to come out with the puck, and the Dragons will flip this one out to center, where Kyle Nichols will go back and get it. Mackin. That one's back through. There's a shot which skips wide of Pack. Another shot goes over top and out of play.
Right into the hands of Nichols down there as it comes out of the ceiling. Well, Jordan, I think this is a much better first period so far. Granted, there's still 5 minutes left, but they're playing much better team hockey so far this first period than they did all game yesterday.
No, totally agree. They're playing a lot better on the defensive end. They're getting shots. They're pressing them. They're not allowing anything for Drexel here on the offensive end.
Off the draw. And this one's back through a shot, which is blocked there. Dragons are looking to cycle it around. That's Crane back there. Tyler Simon coming back to get it. Simon. And now Chandler Gillespie. It's back behind the net there. Dragons looking to center it through. They can't get the shot off. Another shot. Stopped there by Josh Pack with 4:26 to go. 2-0 Golden Grizzlies here. Seven to 5 are the shots in favor of Drexel. Here's Novak getting it. Novak cycling it around. Takes the bounce there for Fernandez. Here's Fernandez. Can't get a handle on it. Fernandez. Back through now Begich. Gino Mini out to center with it. Mini sends that one forward. Here's Serino taking it away. Serino with a shot, and that one is stopped there by Wick.
The Golden Grizzlies may be getting outshot, Corey, but I think the big difference in this game is the fact that they're converting on their chances. Yesterday, they couldn't convert on their chances to save their life. I remember Mackin had 2 shots right in front of the net, back-to-back rebounds. We had 2 breakaways. But in this game, they're not missing their chances. Muser scores on a breakaway. Mini with a nice wrist rocket right from the point. They're putting the puck in the net, and they're taking less shots to do it.
Puck is back behind the net. Hubbard. Churchvara gets it. And now we're going to get the Drexel Dragons flipping that one forward, and it hits off of Gino Mini there, who holds up his man. Richards sends that one off the glass. Knocks down his man back behind the play. We've got 3:37 to go here in this first period of play. Hubbard up through now to chase Serino. Serino trying to make a couple of moves there. Richards, another check there by Nate Richards. And now here is Mini looking to spin his man off the puck. That rolls right through to Josh Pack, who hangs on as Schickling was down there.
Richards really has a fire lit under him now today. That's 3 big hits from him here in the first period. And he's known for his big hits, but 3 in the first period is a lot even for him. And you can tell on the ice, Drexel looks awfully hesitant because they know that those hits are coming.
And he's on a point streak. He's got 2 assists in 2 straight games here against Drexel. So he's feeling something here playing out here in these games against Drexel.
Face off to the left side of Oakland goaltender Josh Pack. Off the draw. Mackin looking to chip that one out. Muser can't get it out. It's back behind the net. Mini. Over now to Nate Richards. Richards through to Hubbard, dropping that one back. It is taken away. Right side, skips wide of Josh Pack. Here's Lim. Now Hubbard gets that one out the center. Captain Muser's going to race after it onto the left side. Muser through Mini, trying to jam it toward the net. We're going to have a penalty coming up. And now Sereno along the boards there. And they touch up with 2:50 to go. With Rasky has his hand in the air there. So Oakland is going to work here on the power play with a hook coming up to Drexel.
Yeah,
Took away that Mini chance.
Yeah, the Drexel defender saw Mini open on the left side and just hooked him and knocked him down, or it would have been another Oakland courtesy goal. So let's see if we can capitalize on this power play again and get up 3-0.
Yeah, definitely not a bad penalty to take if you're Drexel. In doing that, you prevented a goal. Now you have a chance to prevent. You're down a man, but it's still 2-0. I just love Gino Mini's effort on that play. Even though the puck was out of reach and he was being hooked, he still made a diving attempt.
Lim in the box here. Simon looking to corral it. And it's cleared out. Pack leaves this one back. Here's Tyler Simon. Back behind the net. Over now, Luke Novak. Luke Novak back through to Jake Novak. Jake Novak bringing it in. Jake Novak onto the right side. Jake Novak gets it back behind the net. Jake Novak to the left. Over now Tyler Simon. Simon back to Jake Novak. Jake Novak up through to Tyler Simon. Simon right side to Luke Novak. Power play continuing here for 125. Luke Novak at the circle. Back to Keegan Nolan. Over to Luke Novak. Luke Novak. Back now Keegan Nolan. Nolan back behind the net. Left side Jake Novak. Up top Tyler Simon. Simon left side to Jake Novak. Jake Novak looking to spin around from his man there. Jake Novak gets it in front, and they tried to send to Begich, can't get it, and the Dragons will clear it out. 1:03 left in the power play. 1:50 left in the period. Simon back behind the net.
That was a good possession there in the offensive zone, but they failed to get any good shots on.
Luke Novak up through to Hubbard. Here is Oakland's Luke Novak. Offsides. Couple seconds late on that whistle there, Brian and Jordan.
Yeah, but it was definitely offsides.
Yeah.
Yep, Hubbard again. Little antsy again.
Jumping the gun. He definitely wants to get in the zone and help his team score goals.
Here comes Captain Muser getting it. Muser with it. Muser, right side Richards. Richards up through. Mini fanned on it there. And it is Mini cycling it around. 34 seconds left on the power play. Churchvara trying to send it around. And now it is Hubbard onto the right. Hubbard, nobody's there. Mini, left side. Mini, back through Sereno. Sereno, over to Hubbard. Hubbard, back to Sereno. Sereno has it taken away from him. 12 seconds left on the power play. Mini has it. Here is Mini, back to Sereno. Sereno, back now Mini. Mini, right side to Richards. Richards, through, Mini, gets it. Over now to Sereno. Drexel's at full strength. And now it's back to Hubbard. Hubbard has it. Hubbard back through Sereno. Sereno with a shot, and that one stopped there by Wick. So Oakland's 1 for 2 here on the power play.
They had good possession. They were passing the puck real good. They just couldn't find a shot to get some on net and try to get a third goal here.
Well, a lot of that, and you got to give credit to Drexel too, is they did a good job of blocking the shooting lanes. They did exactly what you got to do in the penalty kill. You got to keep the opponent to the outside. They can pass all they want, but if they can't get a shot on the inside, it's not going to go anywhere.
He's waiting for a 1-T from Gino there.
He tried.
Here's Keegan Nolan. Can't get it now to Luke Mackin. And now we'll get Mackin looking to race after it onto the right side, but the Dragons will get there first. We have 27 seconds left in the period here. Jake Novak keeps it in. Jake Novak. That one's knocked down there. Jake Novak's along the boards. And now this one is out. Puck's flipped forward. 14 seconds left into the period. And it will go back behind the net. Here's Lim. Lim sends it now to the left side. Urbani gets it. Shot will be blocked there. 4 seconds left here in this period. And they'll get it, send it out. And that does it for the first period of play. Oakland up over Drexel by a score of 2-0. Final thoughts?
It was definitely a really good first period by Golden Grizzlies, a lot better than yesterday. They came out with not just fire, but they came out with the smarts as well. They were making the plays that counted. They were converting on their chances. Just overall, an excellent effort on the forward and defensive sides.
Shots are 7 apiece. So it is 2-0 Oakland after 20 minutes to play, and we'll take a break. And welcome back to the second period of play. Oakland and Drexel here. Corey Hagan alongside Jordan Wellstead and Brian Fisher. We'll get the Dragons with a shot, and they scoop that one in and score right off the bat here to start this second period. And that's going to be marching down and getting the Drexel goal, Kyle Weller. And we talked about him yesterday at how good of a player he was for and is for the Dragons.
That was just a way too easy an opportunity. He had one-on-one with Peck, and he was able to beat him.
So we'll get set to have the face-off here. So that's not what you want to do if you're Oakland. Have Drexel march right down and score. Simon. And now we'll get Muser. Simon sending it back around. Novak back now. Serino onto the left side. Serino looking to center it through. Muser gets it. Muser along the boards. Drops that one back. Simon. Simon with a shot, and that one is stopped. Muser. Back now Serino. Serino right side Muser. He'll cycle it back behind the net here. Hubbard back down there. Serino's looking to come away with the puck here. Serino will get it. And it's back behind the net. Dragons flip this one forward. And now they'll get it onto the left side with a shot stopped there by Josh Pack. Puck is back behind the net. Oakland's Jake Novak. Up now Mackin. Mackin gets it onto the right. Mackin has it right side. Luke Mackin looking to go back and get it. Here's Jake Novak. Jake Novak right side. Scorzo fanning on that attempt there. Mackin takes it away. Here's Mackin sending that one back behind the net. Jake Novak. Back now Keegan Nolan. Keegan Nolan over through to Jake Novak. Jake Novak shot stopped there by Wick as Novak was driving in toward the lane. Right side Mackin. Keegan Nolan dropping it back behind the net. Mackin trying to put the body on his man back there. And now we're going to get it back behind Wick there. Puck's flipped forward. Kyle Nichols. Nichols. Back over now. Jake Novak. Back to Chandler Gillespie. Jake Novak onto the right side. Jake Novak. Back through Scorzo. Scorzo with a shot, and that's blocked. Nichols gets it. Nichols shot. That's blocked as well. Here comes Scorzo. Sending that one forward. And now the Dragons will look to get that one through, and they clear that one out. Quick shot hits the side of the net there. Nichols puts the body on his man. And now we're going to get a centering attempt. That one is blocked. 2-1 here in the second period of play. With Weller scoring early here in this period for Drexel. Scorzo. That one goes back through. Taken away there by Begich. Begich knocks down his man. That'll roll back to Churchvara. Churchvara to the right side. Schickling passes that one forward. Fiore gets it. Here's Fiore. Churchvara driving towards the net. Shot goes over top. Oakland Serino pushing it forward. Serino with a shot, and that one's gloved and held on there by Wick.
Yeah, the Golden Grizzlies desperately need to find their footing here in the second period as they came out flat-footed. Drexel scored a quick goal, and ever since then they haven't had really good possession in the offensive or the defensive zone. They've had a couple rushes, but nothing concrete in possession.
Off the draw, Churchvara. And that puck will roll down. They wave off the icing call. And Pack hangs on. 16:01 to go on the second period of play here. What's the needed response here, Jordan, after that quick goal you gave up there?
Oakland just needs to play how they did in that first period. As a team play, got to get the puck passed around and find their slots and find a way to get one back here and get back their 2-1 lead.
Off the draw. Shot skips wide of Pack. Hubbard. And that one gets chipped out. That's had a lane for Captain Muser. Puck was too fast down there. Muser gets knocked down. It's back behind the net. And out of the Dragons. And we're going to get a penalty to Oakland.
A little bit of retaliation there by Muser. He was upset about the hit he took and tried to seek some vengeance and ended up going knee to knee on defenseman for Drexel, number 19, Jimmy Crane, and ended up getting a tripping call.
So Captain Muser into that Oakland penalty box, so Drexel's looking to tie this hockey game up.
Let's see if Oakland can just be another penalty kill here. They've done well on it tonight. Let's see if they can just clear the puck out and beat the penalty again.
Face-offs to the left side of Pack. Off the draw. Keegan Nolan will get it and clear it down the length of the ice. 15:30 left here in the second period of play. Lim. Now Churchvara has it. Churchvara, left side to Lim. It goes over now to Schickling. Richards looking to come back and get it. Minnie back behind the net. Minnie, right side Mackin. And it's cleared out. 1:30 left on the penalty to the captain. Churchvara will have this puck. Churchvara gets past Keegan Nolan, looking to go coast to coast, right past Mackin. Churchvara in, chance, goes back behind the net. Minnie's down there. And it is kept in there by Lim. Richards back behind the net. Richards along the boards. Mackin will get it, and Mackin clears it.
It's a good opportunity there by Drexel, taking advantage of the fact that Oakland came out flat-footed.
Here's Gino Minnie with it. Offsides. With 14:36 to go, 54 seconds left in the penalty to Greg Muser.
They've been doing a great job here on this penalty kill, getting the puck out. They've been wasting the time. They're doing a great job so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Luke Novak. Luke Novak flips that one back. We're going to get Urbani bringing that one forward to make the breakout for the Drexel Dragons. Now it goes over to the right side. Crane up ahead. Carmichael puts on the brake, spun off the puck there. Nice job by Oakland, and Tyler Simon clears it.
Nice job, nice teamwork to come collapsing down on your net to help clear out those rebounds and really take away any chances.
Luke Novak sends that one around. Puck's poked forward there by Chandler Gillespie. Carmichael has it. To the right it goes to Jamie Crane. Jamie Crane passing that one through to the left side. 9 seconds left on the penalty to Greg Muser. Carmichael, right side. Hagen, chance, goes over top. Oakland's now at full strength. Muser's out of the box. Fernandez will come back on. Oakland's PK 3-4-3. Still with it are the Dragons, and it's taken away. And can they flip this one forward to Fernandez? And it's knocked down with a high stick. And Carmichael had no choice there. Or Fernandez would have had an opportunity at a breakaway here, guys.
Yeah, great PK by the Golden Grizzlies all in all. I mean, they got to cut down on the penalties for sure, but it definitely helps that when you do get penalties, your team is capable of killing them off. And Oakland maintains a 2-1 lead here with about 13.5 minutes left in the second.
Puck hits the speakers here, so we'll have the stoppage of play again. Kylan Nichols takes a look up at him. So we have Sereno, Muser, Hubbard up front, Nichols and Scorzo. And so far in these first, what are we, 4 games here? Scorzo's been a nice addition here to Oakland, guys.
Yeah, he's got a really nice scoring touch on the blue line, which is much needed, as really all you had was Gino Minnie on the blue line who could score.
DiCarlo sends that one over. McGinley trying to get a handle on it. Scorzo back down there. There's a centering attempt, nothing going there. Churchvara has it. Churchvara with a shot, blocked there by Hubbard. Drexel still controlling the play here. And we have the stoppage in play.
Looks like they're going to take Nichols.
So Drexel will get another power play here, their fourth, and this is now the most penalties Oakland's had all season they've had here in this hockey game, and we're not even halfway through it.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting number 6 of Drexel in the box too. DeCarlo. He's been a target for Oakland defense all game. Richards has have a nice hit on him. Novak's had a hit. Minnie's had a hit on him, and now Nichols and him had a skirmish down there in front of the net. And now they're both in the box.
So we'll have Richards, Jake Novak, Gino Minnie, and Luke Mackin out there. Off the draw. Quick shot glove there by Josh Pack.
Nice awareness by Pack to pick up on that right off the face-off. This is going to be a unique opportunity for the Golden Grizzlies as the ice is really going to be opened up here with a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes.
Richards drops that one back now to Gino Minnie. Minnie back through Nathan Richards. Richards has it. Richards off the boards. Mackin, race after the puck. Taken away there almost by Jake Novak. And now Gino Minnie will get it as it's back into the Oakland zone. 4-on-4's got 1:30 left on it. Minnie looking to go cross ice to Mackin, but he gives that one away. Richards onto the left. Richards brings it up ahead. Richards with it. Richards with a shot. That one gets blocked there. Now Mackin right side. Mackin with a shot, and that one is stopped by Wick. Mackin bringing it in again. Gets knocked down. And Jake Novak, and there's no call there.
Awful.
And Mackin's hurt.
Literally took out his leg, and there was no call on that.
We've gotten 2 tripping calls on that same exact play.
Now we'll get Muser looking to send it back around. Gino Minnie has it. Minnie pushing up ahead. Minnie over now to Muser. Muser has it. Back through Serino trying to center through to Minnie. In front, nothing going there. I just don't know how you don't make any sort of a call there. It was a very dangerous play.
It was very blatant, too.
Yeah.
That's the most frustrating part. It was just right in front of the ref.
Minnie. Now Novak trying to get it up ahead. Puck goes back behind the net. Minnie gets spun around. Give away. They can't get the shot off there.
It's important that the Grizzlies play with fire, but they have to be careful, too, not to go chasing for hits because they're starting to give up opportunities in the zone.
Chase Serino will go back and get it. Here is Serino. Serino bringing this one up ahead. Serino. Now here's Hubbard. Chris Hubbard. Up. And the Dragons will get it and get it out to center. They're going to have an opportunity back the other way. Here is Weller. Weller looking to center it through, and they send that one wide. Weller onto the right side. 10:20 to go in the period. Carmichael going back to get it. Carmichael sending it around. Here comes Weller. Novak trying to get to that puck. Jake Novak has it. Jake Novak flips this one forward. Hubbard drops that one back. It's out to center ice. Gino Minnie will get it. Minnie over now Nichols. Nichols. Back now to Gino Minnie. Minnie will look to set things up here. Minnie looking to bring it ahead. Here is Minnie. It's got Keegan Nolan there too. Minnie going coast to coast with it. Minnie back to Keegan Nolan. Nolan with a shot, and he sends it wide. And it's out to center. And now the Dragons will come back the other way. Schickling has it. Schickling has it poked away there by Begich. Begich puts the body on him. Begich drops that one forward. And Scorzo gets knocked off the puck. Nichols going back to get it. Nichols has it. Back now to Begich. Begich sends that one forward. It hits off a Grugin. Nolan will try to race after it. And Keegan Nolan gets a punch in the face there. Nothing happened.
Things are getting chippy out here
Nichols,
in this game.
Right side Scorzo. Scorzo shot, and that one's blocked. Nichols will come back, and now we have a stoppage in play. Our Bonnie's going to take a seat in the penalty box, so will Ben Grugine.
I guess the ref decided enough with the chippiness and is going to take them both as a message to the teams.
Well, they would have called the Mackin thing.
Yeah.
And then, that one probably doesn't even happen.
That's exactly true. I mean, it's a little late to make calls like that when if they wouldn't have missed that obvious call here in the defensive or the offensive zone for the Golden Grizzlies, none of this chippiness would have even ensued.
Right. And then if there's, it doesn't matter what side it's on, you got to call it before it
escalates.
Right. And we've seen that a lot here where we've had things escalate, even when it was the other way, when we said, well, if you would have called it on the Oakland player, it wouldn't have escalated in the first place. So 8:43 to go here. Here comes Lim. Lim gets it. Shot will be blocked. Novak back behind the net. Novak sending it around. Here's that's Luke Novak. Luke Novak around onto the right side. Luke Novak pushing up with it. Here comes Luke Novak. And that one's taken away. And now we're going to get back the other way. Hart shot stopped there by Pat.
Doing a little bit too much dancing in the neutral zone for my likings. One bad move, like what happened there, and you have a opportunity and a scoring chance going the other way. And we've seen that a little bit too much here this weekend with just trying to make these little fancy moves instead of making the safe play of either just dumping it in or looking for a pass. I mean, it looks nice to be on the highlight reel, but the safe play is usually the smart play.
Off the draw. Here comes Nathan Richards back behind the net. Richards over now to Gino Mini, back to Richards. 4-on-4, 107. Richards gets it. Up through now Serino. Hubbard will look to get to that puck. Churchvara has him tied up. 7:50 left in this second period of play. Serino back to Richards. Richards, right side Mini. Mini cycling it around through to Hubbard. Hubbard knocked off the puck. He'll still have it along the boards. He drops that one back. Only Churchvara's there. 40 seconds left on the offsettings. Icing with 7:34 to go. 2-1 Oakland over Drexel here. Second period of play. We have Gino Mini and Greg Muser on goals here. Face-off will be to the right side of that Drexel net. Mini. Serino. Churchvara takes it away. Churchvara has got to be careful with it as Hubbard's applying all kinds of pressure on him. Churchvara back behind the net. And now he'll make his breakout here between the hash marks out at center now onto the right side. Weller has it. Weller staring up to Churchvara with a shot. Stopped there by Pat. Mini. Mini gets it. Gino Mini drops it back. Chase Serino onto the left side. Serino back to Mini. Mini back through. Mackin with the shot. Scores! Luke Mackin buries it home, and Oakland leads it 3-1 with 6:52 to go.
What a fantastic job on that play. Looking for the late man, seeing him, and Luke Mackin, that hard work he's been making this weekend has really paid off. He's been everywhere on the ice, making plays happen, and here he finally gets rewarded with that goal.
A great team play on that. Serino and Mini both great passes to each other, and then finding Mackin on that backside, and he buries it and gives Oakland a 3-1 lead.
What's important to note there, too, is that was right as they were coming off the 4-on-4, so that was that extra man coming out of the bench onto the ice.
So Luke Mackin gets a goal on Luke Mackin postcard night. Fitting. So we're going to go on that go. Mackin from Mini and Serino here. Here's Mackin sending that one forward. Jake Novak back down there. And now it's poked away there. Nice job by Nichols, but it's back into that Oakland zone. Icing against the Dragons with 6:20 to go. 3-1 Oakland. off the draw. Oakland's shot there, Scorzo out of play after it deflected off of that netminder Wick.
Oakland getting a little bit of that fire back underneath them after that goal by Mackin. They're keeping the pressure on, and with only a 2-goal lead, it would definitely help to add 1 or 2 more on here before they go into the second intermission.
Scoring another one definitely would help them, especially because they haven't scored more than 3 goals all season. They've scored 3 in all 3 of their games so far, so getting a 4th would definitely look good for them.
Puck goes back behind Wick there. And now the Dragons will try to get this one out. Nichols with a shot, and he sends that one wide. Fernandez sends that one back behind the net. Chandler Gillespie was buzzing around out there wanting to get something going. 5:50 to go here. Second period of play. Scorzo knocking his man off the puck. It is dropped back. There's a shot blocked there. It hit the right side of the post. And now the Dragons still controlling that puck. Penalty coming up here as we have a Drexel player down there. That's DiCarlo.
Looks like the penalty will be on Gillespie. So that's a minus for me.
So the standings are 1 Jordan. I have 0. Second place now. Brian third place at -1.
I was never good at gambling.
You have to say DiCarlo's just getting hammered by the Golden Grizzlies here. He's just getting hit, and he's getting penalties for it, but he's a target for these Golden Grizzlies.
Churchvara has it. Drexel power play here. They're 5th of the game. They're 4th of the game here, and now there's a shot which gets blocked.
Eventually, these penalties are going to come back to bite the Grizzlies. They have to be more disciplined out there on the ice. While they're 3 for 3 so far tonight, that could change any moment, and hopefully it doesn't, though.
Schickling gets it. Power play continuing for 1:34. We've got 5:07 left in the period. And now we'll get a shot, which is stopped there by Pat on Lim.
Back again on top of his game. He continues to perform very well here in his second game this weekend, as he came in relief of Dvorak yesterday.
Boys just need to clear the zone and get it all set up. They've done well the first 3. Now they just got to do it here. Clear it out, get set up, and they can clear out this power play.
Power play is 1:25 left on it. And now it'll be Schickling. Schickling back behind the net. Weller's going onto the right circle. There's Churchvara. Passes that one through to Lim. Lim up to Churchvara. Churchvara, right side Weller. Weller up top Churchvara, or that's going to be Lim. Lim over now to Churchvara at the rim of the circle. Churchvara in the circle. Churchvara. Lim shot, scores. Power play goal. 4:31 to go, and just as you were talking,
yeah, those penalties, like I said, they're going to come back to bite you eventually, and it did there. They gotta play more disciplined hockey, because in these early season games, you might be able to squeeze out a win, but when you start playing the real competitive teams like Davenport and Adrian, they're going to make you pay on every single one of those. So you got to make sure that you can play disciplined hockey now, so that it helps you later in the year.
speaking of, Oakland has number 17 Missouri State coming in here next weekend. Jake Novak's back down there. Mackin will send this one back behind the net. Wick leaves that one back. Up ahead, here's Carmichael giving away as Nichols will just shoot this one in. It hits off of the defender there. That was Corkery. Now here's Mackin centering it through to Keegan Nolan. Keegan Nolan gets knocked off the puck, and now it's off the boards. Scorzo. Now here's Crane. Crane right side. Crane with a shot. Stopped there by Pack. Jake Novak. Chance in front, nothing going there. And Nichols up now. Luke Mackin gets tripped up there. Jake Novak out at center. Keegan Nolan not able to get it through. Now he gets it to Scorzo. Scorzo up ahead now to Keegan Nolan. Keegan Nolan onto the left side. Keegan Nolan with it. Keegan Nolan with a shot, and that one is gloved there by Wick.
It was a great shot by Wick. That was a shot through his screen, and didn't look like he was quite ready for it, but that quick reaction speed, he made it look so easy.
He needed to glove that one too, because that would have went in that far side and gave the Grizzlies a 4-2 lead. They got to keep the pressure up here with this face-off and try to get one back.
Off the draw, Ben Grugin sends it back behind the net. Churchvara gets it. Churchvara onto the left. Churchvara lost the puck there. Begich wasn't able to get it. Begich puts the body on Churchvara. They're going to take them both. Begich is like, yeah.
Just a little bit of retaliation. The guy hit him in the face mask first, and this Begich, being a rookie and being a freshman, just fought back. I mean, once you get older here, you got to be disciplined and not do that stuff and just try to get it so that the other team gets the penalty and not both of you.
Yeah, he got lucky that the ref called them both, because a lot of times the refs are only going to see the retaliation, and I thought for a second Begich was the only one getting a penalty. So like you said, Jordan, you just got to know better than to throw that revenge punch, that retaliation.
It's set to have the face-off outside of the Oakland zone here. Serena will be on the draw. Out here is Luke Novak. Back through now. Simon. Chase Sereno not able to get it. Dragons send this forward, but Luke Novak will get it as a Drexel stick goes flying there. Here's Luke Novak bringing it up ahead. Luke Novak has it on to the right. Sereno takes it away. Sereno has Muser back there. Sereno. And now it's taken away as Drexel's Weller gets it onto the left. Weller looking to center it through right side. And that's going to be Lim. Oakland Simon's down there. Over to the right. Weller shot blocked there by Captain Muser. Another chance, and that one's taken away. Sereno has it. Sereno up for Captain Muser. Captain Muser has that one taken away. Dodging a hit there was Urbani as Sereno was going after him there. And now here is Muser getting it up ahead. Look at it, he's got Keegan Nolan there. 2-on-1. Muser to the left. Muser with a shot, and he sends it over top. Mini gets that puck and dumps it in. 1:45 to go in the period. 40 seconds left in these offsetting penalties here. Up ahead Urbani. Richards takes him down, and now it's Mackin, and Richards let up there because he wasn't in a good position. Richards, or Bonnie wasn't rather. Mini flips that one forward. Oh man, almost got it through to Keegan Nolan. Long shot in, stopped there by Pack. Richards puts the body into his man into the boards there. Now here is Mini. Pushing up ahead. Mini onto the right side. Mini bringing it through. Mini with it. Mini with the shot, and that one stopped there by Wick and out of play. All settings are over here.
How about Nate Richards, Corey? He's just been a wrecking ball out there today. That shift there, he had another 2 good hits, and like you said, he let up on the one, still knocked his guy down. You don't have to destroy the guy every time, but if you knock him off the puck, you've done your job, and he's been doing just that today.
Face off to the left side of Wick. Churchvara sends that one to Carmichael onto the left side. Carmichael gets it. Carmichael sends his puck into that Oakland zone. Nichols up through to Hubbard. Hubbard has it onto the left. Here's Sereno. Sereno sends it into that Drexel zone. 35 seconds left in the period. Dragons get it out the center. Carmichael. Scorzo will race after it. Carmichael's coming in. Scorzo chips that one back out of the zone. Weller sends that one forward. Back through now Scorzo. Left side to Chris Hubbard. Hubbard sends it into that Drexel zone. Here is Kyle Nichols. Nichols sends it in. 10 seconds left here in this second period of play. Kellett taken away there by Grugin. Grugin with a shot blocked there by the defense. 3 seconds left in the period. Scorzo just shoots that one in, and I'll do it for the second period of play with Oakland up over Drexel by a score of 3-2. Final thoughts here, Brian?
It was an all right period. It wasn't as good as the first. They came out flat-footed and let in a quick goal, making it, at that time, 2-1. They got one back, and then it was Drexel again who responded, so they go in the locker room up 3-2. There were some good parts, though. Like I said, Nate Richards has been an absolute wrecking ball. Luke Mack and all his hard work's paid off with that nice goal on that tic-tac-toe play from, I believe it was Minnie and Sereno. There have been highlights in this period for sure, but they definitely have to come out and play harder in the third period if they want to shut down this game.
All right, so we'll take a break here. Oakland up by 1 after 2 here on Oakland Hockey. We are about to start period number 3, and we are underway. Drexel trailing Oakland by a goal here. And now Weller sends that one forward. Here's Carmichael getting it. Carmichael looking to center it through to Weller and couldn't get it through the pack. Muser flips this one forward. Hubbard looking to race after it. Hubbard trying to send it around. Muser's back there. Muser through to Serino. Serino with a shot, and that one is stopped there and over top. 19:20 to go here in the period. Minnie gets it. Minnie shot. That one stopped there by Wick, and we have a stoppage in play.
It was a good idea with that shot from the point by Minnie. He saw that he had an opening between the legs of the player and shot a low shot through a screen to try and surprise Wick, which he did, but Wick was able to make the save.
Looks like the Grizzlies are going to go on a power play now.
Yes, they are.
Churchvara's in the penalty box. With 19:13 to go here. 3-2's our score. Faceoff's going to go to the left side. And now Begich gets it. And it's taken away by the Drexel defense, and it's out.
Yeah, the Golden Grizzlies have one power play goal so far today, and that was courtesy of Gino Minnie back in the first period. And here they're going to try and go again. And like you said, Jordan, last period, they have yet to score 4 goals in a game, and they're going to try to here.
Here comes Jake Novak driving toward the net. Jake Novak gets it onto the left side. Back through now Simon. Simon back to Jake Novak. Novak back to Gillespie. And it's out. 1:20 left here on that Drexel penalty. Simon leaves that one back to Luke Novak. Luke Novak bringing it forward. Luke Novak gets it. Luke Novak right side to Jake Novak. Offsides.
Begich was like 2 feet offsides entering the zone there. I don't know if he lost track of where the blue line was or if he was pushed in by a Drexel player, but when you're on a power play and you're only up by 1 goal in the 3rd period, you can't afford to go offsides. That's just something you learn when you're so young.
Definitely that, and then keeping control of yourself when not getting yourself into the penalty box.
Here's Richards getting it. 1 minute left on the power play. Minnie has it. Minnie back through Richards, back behind the net. Richards brings this one over now to Serino. Serino has it. Serino onto the right side. Chase Serino drops it back. Richards, and it's out. Here it comes.
I was just going to say that was an ill-advised drop back pass. He felt the pressure on. Really was just a prayer back to the blue line, hoping that someone was going to be there, and just no dice. And they're still struggling to get good possession in the offensive zone.
Oakland's Hubbard starts to the Muser, and he sends that one wide, and it's cleared out. But Richards is able to corral it before it goes all the way down the ice, guys. Where Gino Minnie has it, we've got 20 seconds left on the penalty. Puck goes back behind the net. Oakland's Richards. Here comes Serino with a shot, and he sends it wide. 9 seconds left on the penalty. Minnie. Back now Serino. Over now Richards. Back to Minnie. Hubbard gets it on to the right. Back now Minnie. Minnie. And it's out, and here come the Dragons back the other way. That's going to be Lim with it. Lim in. Shot sends it over top of Pat. Captain Muser.
You have to be aware of the guys coming out of the box when those penalties end.
Carmichael with a shot stopped there by Pack, and it's loose, and they get it in. We're tied at 3.
Well, that's just that all started because, like I said, they weren't aware of the guy coming out of the box when the penalty expired. And after the failed breakaway attempt, the puck stayed in the zone. They got another shot off, and Pack unable to handle it. They were able to bury the rebound, and 3-3 here in the 3rd period. Gonna have to try and not let that get to them.
Now I see that Richards is in the box, so I'm curious what they're calling that for.
It must have been after the goal had happened then that he got the penalty.
Well, I was just going to say that you can still, if they were intending to call the penalty anyways, you will get the goal. Like if they had the the extra attacker out for the delayed call and they score it, they still get the power play. And now Churchvara back to Weller with a shot. That one stopped there by Pack. And now Churchvara gets it. Churchvara with a chance is blocked there. Another shot stopped there by Pack. Power play continuing here for Drexel. Churchvara gets it. Churchvara with a shot sends it wide to Pack. Scorzo looking to chip that one out. Churchvara onto the right, up top Lim. That one's blocked there by Mack, and Lim with another shot, blocked there by Nichols. Churchvara has it. Churchvara around the boards it goes.
Grizzlies seem a little rattled here. They got to make sure they calm down on this PK.
Weller at the circle, shot blocked there, and it's out.
Good job blocking the shot and then clearing away so no rebounds could go towards the net.
Here comes Eugene Lim, dropping that one back to Churchvara. Churchvara, right side Weller. Simon gets in, clears it out. Hubbard's going to race after it there. Hubbard will go back and get it. Hubbard just ties it up in the corner. Churchvara's back down there. 42 seconds left on the penalty to Richards. Here's Hart. It's checked there by Muser. Hubbard has it on to the right. Hubbard with a shot. That one goes back behind the net, takes a bounce. And covered up there.
That was a lucky bounce there for Golden Grizzlies. Almost ended up in a goal for them. Here's they got 32 seconds left on the PK, and after a rocky start to that PK, they've really brought it together now, and they've been able to pick off the passes and clear the zone.
Then you saw Captain Muser. He came right out hitting. He was pressuring those guys full force, hitting everybody. He's out both sides of the ice there, and he did an excellent job. And then Hubbard, on the other hand, using his speed, getting down there, holding the puck down there, and then he was able to get that shot off and almost get that bounce to get his own rebound and score there.
So number 4 Lindenwood leads number 6 Robert Morris, Illinois, 8-0 after 2. Here comes Mackin. Tyler Simon looking to go back and get it. And now this one is over to the right side. It goes to Jamie Crane. Cycling it back behind the net. Hagen looking to get there. Carmichael drops it back over through Hagen. Carmichael sending it in front. That one's poked away. Keegan Nolan can't get the handle. And now here comes Jake Novak with it. Oakland's now all at full strength here. Jake Novak drops it back. Keegan Nolan gets it. Nolan with it. Nolan trying to center through to Mackin. Jake Novak not able to get a handle on it. Hagen sends that one back. Richards. Here comes Jake Novak. Up through Chandler Gillespie. We've got 14-15 left here in period number 3. Richards knocks down his man out there. Nate Richards took down Runk. Fernandez, got to be careful. Over now, hits off of Ben Garugi, and that's going to take a bounce for Scorzo. Scorzo, looking like a forward out there for a minute, is Dan Scorzo. Fernandez. Puck goes back behind the net. 3-3 tie. Dragons bringing in the Oakland zone. Puck is back behind Josh Pack. Scorzo. Over now, Chandler Gillespie. Minnie gets it on to the right. Minnie sends it up now, Fernandez. Fernandez, long shot in. That's scooped up and covered up by Wick. With 13:25 to go, 3-3.
Seems to be pretty back and forth hockey here in the last few minutes. One team, Oakland, goes down and shoots the puck or loses the puck and comes back down, and Drexel does the same thing, rinse and repeat for the last several minutes now.
Next week's opponent, Missouri State, up 2-0 over Arizona State in the second period out there in Springfield, Missouri. And now Sereno has it. Back through now Hubbard. Hubbard drops it back. Scorzo. Shot deflects in front. Muser's down there. And it is taken away by the Drexel Dragon defense. Puck will go to the left side there of Josh Pack. Scorzo. Over now Chris Hubbard onto the left. Hubbard sends that puck through. That takes a bounce there as well, or steers it aside. Churchvara cycles it around. Scorza will have to go back, and this is an icing call against the Dragons. Jordan, there's 12:39 to go. What should Oakland do here to regain this lead?
They need to come out full force like they did in the beginning of the game. Always get on the puck, find their passes, and find their energy. They've been pretty slow here to start off this third period, and then getting that tying goal that Drexel got really put them down. They just need to find their energy and get one back here and get back their lead.
Mackin in front, Keegan Nolan shot. That one's blocked there by the defense. It's Luke Novak lost it there. Tyler Simon going back behind the net. Simon up ahead now, Luke Novak. Luke Novak to the right side. Left side, it's taken away there by the Dragon defense. Offsides with 12:10 to go.
Yeah, another thing to build on what you were saying there a moment ago, Jordan, is I've noticed Oakland is having a lot of trouble finding the puck in the slot in the Drexel end. They'll get the puck down low, they'll get a shot, either a shot attempt or a shot on goal. Either way, that puck gets stuck in the slot. They'll have the guys there, but no one seems to find that puck, and Drexel always seems to clear it away. Those are those opportunities I was talking about that they got to capitalize on.
Carmichael gets it. Carmichael, that takes a bounce in front. Luke Novak is there. And now Carmichael shot, stopped there by Pack.
An unlucky bounce for the Golden Grizzlies. That went right in the middle of the ice. Luckily, there was no Drexel player that was able to capitalize on that, and Pack was able to make a great save on that. Hopefully, let's see the Golden Grizzlies can win this face-off, get something going here on the offensive end.
Yeah, winning face-offs is a crucial first step to actually getting a play started, because if you don't have the puck, you're not starting a play.
Off the draw, Mini cycles it back through to Ben Grugin. Grugin will get it, and this puck is back for the Dragons. Nice job by Richards taking down his man there.
He is a wrecking ball out there today.
He's on fire. I think that's like his 8th hit of the game.
Grugin, there's a shot stopped there by Pack, taken by Urbani. Mini cycles it around. Nate Richards back down there. Mini has it. Mini going back behind the net. Mini pushing forward. Here comes Gino Mini with it. Mini dumps his puck into that Drexel Dragon zone. Chandler Gillespie. Back through, and it is up now for Drexel, and the Dragons will get it back the other way. Schickling shot, and Pack will hang on. We've got 11:02 left here in this third period of play, and Oakland and Drexel are all tied up at 3. Kyle Nichols will have this puck taken away down there as it's shot in by the Dragons. Scorzo. Here comes Hubbard getting it. Hubbard over now to Muser. Muser back through Scorzo, and it's dropped back. Kyle Nichols going back behind the net. Nichols bringing this one up ahead. Hubbard gets it. Crowd with the Let's Go Grizzlies chant here with 10:25 to go. Serino onto the right side. Serino looking to bring this one in. Serino dumps this one back behind the net. Here's Chris Hubbard. Serino putting the body on his man. Churchvara's back down there. Hubbard has that one taken away there by the Dragon defense. And now that's Jake Novak looking to hold up his man. Scorzo gets it. Mackin pushing it up. The Dragons wanted too many men there, did Hart. Hart has it on to the left. Kyle Nichols will go back and get it. 9:48 to go. Keegan Nolan chips that one into that Drexel zone. Jake Novak will look to race for it. Now it's out to center. Nolan takes it away. Keegan Nolan into that Drexel zone. Lim sends that one up ahead. And long shot in, scooped up there by Pack. 9:20 to go here. Mackin onto the left. Mackin gets knocked off the puck. Tyler Simon looking to take the lane away there. They're back behind the net. Right side kept in there by the Dragons. On to the left it goes Urbani. Urbani gets it. Shot stopped there by Pack. Mackin. That one's out. No icing there. Oakland gets a wholesale change here with 8:44 to go. Third period of play here at the Onyx. Carmichael onto the left. Carmichael has it. Over now as James Begich. Fernandez. It's out to center ice. Puck's dumped in. Minnie back behind the net. Minnie sends it over. That one's going to be an icing call. Too far for Begich there. So 8:21 to go. 3-3 tie. The elusive fourth goal we're looking for Oakland still, Jordan.
Yeah, we're just not getting our opportunities down there. They're not playing like they did at the beginning of the game. They just need to pressure and they get their passes correctly and find a nice open shot. They're not getting a lot of rebounds either tonight, so they're going to have to find their energy again and pulling in.
Off the draw, shot skips wide of the goal there. Gino Mini with it. Oakland's Gillespie. Back now to Fernandez. Mini. Back now to Nate Richards. Fernandez has it now to Begich. Here comes James Begich with it. Begich looking to make a move. Puck's taken away from him. Oh man, Nate Richards again knocks down his man. Begich with a shot, and that one gets stopped. Hubbard scores! Chris Hubbard from James Begich. 4-3 Oakland.
And that all started there because of Nate Richards again, the absolute wrecking ball coming in and demolishing the Drexel defenseman, turning the puck over. And Jordan, like you were saying, they weren't getting good rebounds. Right there, they got a juicy rebound and they buried it.
Oh yeah, Hubbard, like he did the other night. He got another rebound. He put it away. Hubbard he's loving those rebounds, and he got one here tonight.
Finally, they got that elusive fourth goal.
So 4-3 here, Oakland.
I think that got Corey on the board too.
It might have. So Chris Hubbard on the goal. So Serino and Begich on the assist is what they're saying here as Nichols dumps this one down. So what's the score now?
1-1, -1.
1-1, -1 here. All right. So Brian, only one not on the board.
Ooh, not where I wanted to be.
He's on the board.
Well, just the other way.
On the wrong end.
7:15 to go, 4-3, Oakland.
That's not what matters. What matters now is the Golden Grizzlies are winning. Let's focus on that, okay?
Right, but I was going to quit if I didn't have a point this week. So back behind that, they try to wrap it in. Pack stops that one. And now it's over to Churchvara onto the right. Churchvara gets it. Churchvara shot blocked there by Captain Muser. And he'll flip this one forward. That's what you want to see out of your captain there. Nichols sending it back behind the net. Muser onto the right side. Muser centering it up. Here comes Luke Mackin. Mackin has it. Mackin. Puck goes off the boards. Around to Chase Serino. And it is up now for Carmichael for the Dragons. Carmichael has it onto the right side. Carmichael, shot skips wide of the goal. 6:29 to go here. Got to play smart here the rest of the way. Shot skips wide of the goal.
They're setting a guy up back door. You got to make sure you have an eye on him if you're that defenseman.
Scorzo has it. Here's Scorzo onto the left side. He's got Keegan Nolan and Jake Novak. Scorzo sends this one into that Drexel zone. The Dragons will look to bring it up. 6:05 to go here. Puck is back behind the net. Had a Dragon player just lose an edge down there.
Getting the jeers from the Oakland bench.
Begich drops that one back. Urbani sending it back behind the net. And here comes Tyler Simon trying to knock his man off the puck there. He'll go back behind the net. Luke Novak back down there. Dragons come away with it. That's Lim. Lim puts on the brakes, looking to shake Gillespie, sending it in front. Luckily, there's nobody there for Drexel. Begich trying to chip it out. Begich. Here's Novak. And Begich back down there. Lim is as well, trying to dig the puck out, and it's chipped out. And this one's going to roll back. They wave off the icing call. Urbani bringing it up ahead. 5 minutes left in regulation. Urbani onto the right side. Urbani shot stopped there by Pack. Rebound chance is up now for Ben Grugin. Grugin pushing up with it for Oakland. Grugin has Hubbard on the side. Grugin with the shot, stopped the rebound chance, and Hubbard couldn't get it.
Great idea, though. Shoot it low, and Hubbard was right there. He's just too hot to handle.
There's a shot which gets blocked. Another chance. And now Hubbard will go back and get it. Hubbard sends that one out. Captain Muser knocked off the puck. 4:30 left in regulation. Richards goes back to get it. Nate Richards flipping this one forward, and it's out to center. Hubbard couldn't find it. Oh, man, Muser levels his man down there, and there's a penalty coming up. After Muser leveled McGinley, and he's hurt.
Drexel's been playing with an edge here ever since that goal has been scored on them to make them down 4-3. Oakland has a lead 4-3. They've been going around hitting as much as possible, and it seems like this might be an unfortunate result of that.
So with 4:15 to go, it's 4-3 here. And they're sending out Captain Muser. So I have a trainer looking at the Drexel player down there. So Captain Muser's been tossed here.
That's a big loss for the Golden Grizzlies here.
With the last 4:15, and also too, hopefully the Drexel player is going to be okay, obviously, but Missouri State's next week, so you hope that this isn't a 5 and a DQ.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the call from the refs on that one, but
still taking a look at the Drexel player down there.
Not only could this, is it a big blow for obvious reasons with Muser, but this can really suck the life out of teams too when something like this happens. It can suck the life out of both teams. It's great to see him get off under his own power, though.
Coach Fields having a conversation with Rasky, the referee down there. With 4:15 to go here. He obviously does not like the call.
I don't really agree with it either. I think it's been like every other hit that it's been about around that high.
Unfortunate there was an injury.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Yeah, you don't ever want to see an injury on players, but it's been about basically the same hits we've been seeing this whole game, and they've not called it all game. And now all of a sudden, with 5 minutes left, you're gonna call that and kick a guy out, and then put Oakland down a player. I don't understand it.
Yeah, the chippiness has been exacerbated since that knee-on-knee collision back in the second period, which they didn't call. They've tried to get it under control with a couple, sending both guys to the box. But with that last goal, it ramped up again because obviously there was frustration on Drexel's part.
So a 5-minute Drexel power play here, and they'll have Fernandez serve it with 4:15 to go. Some people in the crowd aren't happy that there's a 5 for that either.
Yeah, so now Golden Grizzlies are going to have to be the best they've been all game here for the last 4:15 if they want to try and seal this win.
Here comes Minnie getting it. Minnie cycling it around. Mackin looking to get this one out. Churchvara has it back behind the net. Churchvara bringing it through. Churchvara going coast to coast. Gets knocked off the puck there by Minnie. 4:40 left on the power play, and Minnie clears it out.
Leave it to Gino Minnie not to be scared off by one penalty. He laid out his man there as he was breaking into the zone.
You guys they gotta stay clear of that. A guy way in the back.
Here is Weller. Puck goes back behind the net. And I will get it onto the right side. Over now to Churchvara. Back to Lim. Lim with a shot blocked there by Richards. 3:20 left in regulation. Major power play the rest of the way here for Drexel. Lim has it. Lim knocked away there as Richard takes him down. Puck goes back behind the net.
Richards at his stick.
Centered up. Churchvara gets it. Mackin gives him Richards his stick. Churchvara passing this one forward. Richards puts the body into his man there. 2:56 to go. And now it skips out. Churchvara goes back to get it. 2:50 left. We'll look at Coach Zoldi to see when he's going to pull his netminder as well here in the next minute or so if they need to. And it's kept in there onto the left side by Hart. Hart passes it to the right. Urbani. Urbani has it. Urbani shot stopped there by Pack. 2:34 to go here. Dodged a bullet there with Richards not having a stick, then Mackin giving him his stick and Mackin not having a stick.
Nate Richards actually got revenge afterwards. He got him in the corner and nailed him, and then when he was on the ice, just took that player's stick because it was the handedness that he needed. Find that quite amusing.
Face off to the left side of Pack.
You do have to say with Richards, he not only is he good with hits, he's good at staying in front of the net and using his body to block shots, which he did well right there, which is why he wanted to take Mackin's stick.
And now it goes over to the left side here. They'll look to set things up. There's a shot, and they score. That's a power play goal. And Drexel ties it up to Hagen.
And it's not over yet either, because with 2:23, they'll still have the advantage because it was a major penalty. So even though it's tied, now you're just trying to bide your way into overtime here at the end of the regulation if you can kill off this last 2:23.
Jake Novak clears that one back. Puck goes back behind the net. And now it is forward. 2:05 to go. Third period of play. Drexel looking to get that one through. That's Carmichael. Out here is Novak. Novak sending that one forward. 1:40 to go here. 4-4 tie. Puck goes back behind the net. They'll bring this one through. Mackin gets it, and Mackin clears it down. 1:25 to go. Urbani. Now Tyler Simon looking to get a handle on it as Urbani will drop it back. 1:15 left here.
Grizzlies need to really watch number 5 here. He's sneaking right behind the line there, and look right there. He got the puck. Luckily, it didn't go on a good break for them, but they need to watch number 5. He's sneaking right behind them.
Luke Novak sends it back behind the net. We're under a minute left here. Puck goes over to the right side. Lim. Churchvara passes it back through Weller. Up now. Churchvara chance in front. Weller. Oh, man. Lucky he couldn't get the shot off there. Here's Lim back to Churchvara with a shot, and that one's stopped there by Pack. He gets it back to him, trying to center in front of the goal, and Pack makes stop. Puck still loose. They're shooting at it, and Pack makes a couple of stops there with 35.5 seconds to go.
Great job there by Pack to stand his ground and not let that puck in the net. And Lord knows that Drexel had a lot of opportunities there as Pack seems to shaking off a little something.
With 35.5 seconds to go here.
There's a lot of bodies flying in there. It's no wonder he took a beating in there. There's a lot of bodies that flew around in there and flung off the net, and he took a little hit to the leg, but it looks like he shake it off. He's just fine.
Drexel's calling a timeout here, it appears. Or, I'm sorry, that'd be Oakland. Drexel, yeah. Drexel taking this timeout here to try and come up with a game plan here and end this in regulation without having to go to overtime. On the other side of things, Oakland University really just trying to survive here as they're going to be down. If they make it into overtime, they're still going to be down for about 45 seconds. So the test is on now to see how good of defense they can play, and they've done a pretty decent job of it so far in this game. But like I said, Corey, those penalties have just come back to bite them.
35.5 seconds to go, 4-4 tie. .121 left on a major penalty to Greg Muser. Gillespie, Hubbard, Richards, Minnie out there. And now Churchvara will go back to get it. 30 seconds left in regulation. Churchvara going back behind the net. Churchvara sends that one for it, taken away there by Nate Richards. Hubbard gets that one up ahead. Hubbard dumps this one in. Here comes Wick. And now we're going to get Lim with it. Lim back over now to Carmichael. Carmichael with a shot, and that goes over top of Pack with 3.9 seconds to go. Nate Richards having words with Rasky there. Coach Field giving instructions to Gino Minnie right now, the Oakland defenseman.
All these guys need to do is win the draw and just shoot it down the ice, and they made it into overtime. And they'll just have 45 seconds to break off here in overtime.
Off the draw. And this one is into the zone, so we'll go to OT here. First overtime of the season here for the Golden Grizzlies. All right, so keys here.
Well, the keys here are you're still in the penalty kill, so you want to make sure that they don't get good opportunities. Like any good penalty kill, you want to keep them to the outside so they don't get the good shooting lanes. They can pass all day they want on the outside, but if they don't get any shots on net, you're going to kill that time and you're going to get it back down the other way.
Yeah, totally agree. And then as soon as they kill this penalty, they need to come off pressing hard. They need to play with their full strength and find a way to get the game-winning goal here in overtime.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to come out with a fire. You can tell that they're kind of down about their captain Greg Muser being kicked out, but they can't let that get to them. There's still plenty of talent on this team, and there's plenty of players that can finish this game if they just get the opportunity.
They switch ends for the overtime. So there's 45 seconds left on that penalty. 5-minute overtime, and then it's if we're still tied, we'll go to a 3-round sudden death shootout if it's more than 3.
Yeah, overall, the Golden Grizzlies started this game really strong, Jordan, but in the second period, they came out flat-footed, and they've been really struggling to find that groove since the first period. It's just been a story of how this early season's been going so far.
Almost definitely. They just need to shake out Cowboys, not get these silly penalties like they've had tonight. They've had a bunch of them tonight. It's what's cost them a couple of their goals tonight. So they just need to shake out the Cowboys, figure things out, and get their strength up here on both sides of the ice, both offense and defense, and be able to get some goals like they did tonight.
So we'll get Mackin, Richards, and Minnie out there to kill off this remaining 45 seconds here. And Churchvara gets it. Churchvara will bring this one in onto the right side. 38 seconds left in the Drexel power play. Churchvara has it. Churchvara centering it up. Churchvara passes through Lim with the shot. That one's blocked there by Richards. Churchvara's shot blocked there by Minnie. Kept in there by Lim. 26 seconds left in the penalty. Here is the Drexel Dragons.
Minnie's hurt.
Lim has it. Yeah, he has Lim. Back to Churchvara. Churchvara with the shot blocked there by Richards. Puck goes now to the right side. Lim has it. Lim with a chance. Stopped there by Pack. Minnie clears it down. 8 seconds left.
Great job by Minnie and Richards. They blocked at least 3 or 4 of the shots that were attempted.
And they're able to kill the power play.
So all at full strength here. Sereno comes out for Fernandez. 4:10 left here in overtime. And now the Dragons will get this puck. Chase Sereno takes it away.
Another great hit there by Richards.
Knocked down there. Sereno out at center. Oh man, Chase Sereno lost the puck. And here comes Hagen. Hagen looking to center through. Richards gets it out to center. Right side. McKellick. Shot stopped there by Pack.
Yeah, now that it's even strength, they really got to come out here hard and pressing on Drexel. Drexel's had it nice and easy here the last 5 minutes. They haven't had to overexert themselves because of that extra man advantage. So they're going to be nice and relaxed. You're going to want to press them and make them panic.
And since the third period started, Drexel's out shooting Oakland 16-6. Here's Novak back behind the net. Chase Sereno gets it. Chase Sereno bringing it through. Sereno over now to Novak. Back now to Sereno. Sereno makes a move. Sereno has it. Sereno gets that puck. Sereno looking, dropping that one back. And now the Dragons take it away. It's up ahead and out to center. Novak will look to come back into the play. That's Hart spinning around with it. Hart gets it. Up ahead. Oh boy, there's a centering attempt. Nothing going there. Deflected there by Luke Novak. And now there's a shot. Stopped there by Pack. Overtime continuing here. Jake Novak. Onto the left side. Jake Novak has it. Pushing up with it. Jake Novak. Delayed call coming up. Novak makes the move. Oh, and he can't get the puck. And we have the stoppage of play. Luke Novak was going to have a good opportunity there, but
that's a good job there in the overtime period not to retaliate, and they draw that slashing call. And now they'll be up on a power play with 2:54 left in this overtime period. They converted on one already today, Jordan. Let's hope that they can convert on this one and just end this thing.
Oh, this is definitely what they needed. They'll have
Hearts in the box.
2:54 left in the game in overtime here, and they got 2-minute penalty. They need to capitalize this and definitely just end this game.
Faceoff's going to be the right side of that Drexel net, and now Dragons clear it.
Got Gino Minnie and Nate Richards out there again.
Here comes Richards. Richards has it for OU. Richards looks to his right and passes over now to Keegan Nolan. Nolan back to Richards. Richards up through to Minnie. Minnie with it. Minnie with a shot, and that one stopped there by Wick. Minnie has that puck back to Keegan Nolan. Keegan Nolan, and it's cleared out. Richards has it. Nolan's being held up there. Mackin, right side. Mackin takes a shot. That one stopped there.
It's a good idea, trying to shoot it low off the block or trying to get Keegan Nolan across.
And now Churchvara gets it out to center. We've got 2:05 left in overtime, 1:10 left in the Oakland power play. Hubbard, too far for him, and the Dragons will get it and clear it out. Pack sends this one out to Luke Novak, back behind the net. Luke Novak brings it up. Luke Novak gets it. Luke Novak onto the right side. Luke Novak with it. Luke Novak. Over now to Jake Novak at the circle, up top Mini. Mini to Luke Novak onto the right. Luke Novak up to Mini. Mini to Jake Novak. Jake Novak to Mini. Mini with a shot, sends it wide. Luke Novak. Power play, 30 seconds left. Luke Novak has it up now to Mini. Mini gets it. Mini with a shot, stopped there by Wick. And it's out. 20 seconds left on the power play.
Another case where they're getting the pressure on the Drexel defense, with the Drexel defense doing a good job of clogging up the middle.
Here is Chase Serino racing in with a shot, and that one is stopped there by Wick. Simon keeps it in. Simon over now to Luke Novak. Luke Novak, right side, Serino with a shot, and that one's blocked. 50 seconds left here. Power play's over here. Oakland's 1 for 3. There's a shot. That one's wide.
Gotta watch that man.
Now here's Novak with the shot, blocked by the defense. And now the Dragons will push up with it. And it's going to be Lim driving toward the net. Weller can't control the puck. 37 seconds left here. And now it's going to go back through to Chase Serino. Serino, that one's knocked down. Look out. Here's Lim with a shot, and they score. And the Dragons win it in OT. And they sweep Oakland.
Yeah, not the ideal result they wanted off of that. It was a saucer pass that, just using their hand-eye coordination, was able to knock it down. Oakland had their fair share of chances in this game. It just, in the end, did not go the way they had hoped. And with a big opponent like Missouri State coming in next weekend, you definitely wanted to get these 2 wins under your belt to have good feelings going in.
So Drexel wins it by a final score of 5-4. And final thoughts here, guys.
Oakland, they came off strong. They looked a little iffy at some times, but they didn't. There was some goods and bads in the game, but I saw a lot of more good in this game. They played well overall. They killed the power plays where they could. Just got a little bit unlucky on some plays. I still don't agree with the whole penalty they called on Muser, which kind of cost them a little bit here at the end of the third period, going into the overtime. But nothing else they could do. They played their hearts out, and that's all you can say.
Yeah, definitely. They played better than they did yesterday. There's still a lot to that needs to be improved on. They got to be able to carry that intensity that they had in the first period through all 3 periods, and they got to cut down on the penalties.
All right, guys. We'll see you next weekend against Missouri State on Friday and Saturday. Oakland Falls here, 5-4 in OT.